I investigated Thailand's ladyboy epidemic. Squid Game 2 had a ladyboy player 220, I think. So it's very well known in the Thailand community, the Thailand ecosystem, that there are femboys, or ladyboys, sorry. But so I'm trying to see how the whole situation works.
God gift for me, you know, like beautiful face but big dick.
These are ladyboys.
Hi!
They're born with a penis, they look like women, and they've been taking estrogen since they're teens. Am I looking at...
Gang. You've got to chill.
A man, woman, or an entirely new gender altogether?
Should you be mom or dad?
I can be both.
What age did you think you were a girl?
About like 8 or 9. We should not take this spade for the real women.
I'm top, she's bottom. Am I gay? No, I'm not. I'm not interested in men.
Before I talked to ladyboys myself, I pulled up to Bangkok, Thailand, the capital of ladyboys, to hear what everyday people think about this cultural phenomenon and if it differs from America's view of transgenders.
Damn, they got that shit spreading like that?
Or chemicals you inject. If you're born with male DNA in every cell of your body, you can never become a woman.
Would you be upset if your son became a ladyboy?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
What would you think?
เขาต้องตัดออกมันจะเจ็บ
Yes. You would cry?
Yes. สมอนเลี้ยงมาก็บอย after ก็พอโตเป็นผู้ใหญ่ก็เป็นเกินไอ้ไม่ชอบ
ขอให้เขาเป็นคนดีฉันโอเค
Would you be happy or sad?
I would say happy.
Happy?
Yes.
Why?
I have a lot of friends, ladyboy.
Really?
Yes.
Do you think she's pretty?
Ladyboy
Ladyboy?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yo, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If it was late night and I was at a club, bro, I'm not, bro, like, how can you tell, gang? How can you really tell, bro? That's actually wild. I know he probably looking at that shit like, damn. He thinking about it. He got the glasses on. He don't want niggas to know. I already know the scheme. I'm already seeing the scheme of things in the vid. What he looking at? Oh yeah, these niggas some freak boys, boy. Some freak balls, some freak zesty balls.
I know this one like a
Seems ladyboy.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
I would not
ladyboy.
I would not have guessed.
Ladyboy
How do you know?
That is a beautiful ass human. No, that's just, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna say anything.
Ladyboy.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
It's a ladyboy.
Ladyboy
How do you know?
but I look
That's not crazy to say that either, bro.
He's zooming in on her breasts.
yeah
She's beautiful though.
yeah
You think she's
beautiful
beautiful?
Wait, so do they get injections?
Yeah, she's pretty.
Ladyboy, beautiful.
Are ladyboys culturally accepted here in Thailand or just tolerated?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Thai open.
Of course, mostly we accept them.
Is there any stigma associated with ladyboy?
Not really.
ทุกอย่างมันจะเท่าเทียมกันเซมมีเยอะนะ have many
We have many and
เกิ
many.
น and เกิน
Many?
yes boy and boy
Is general in Thailand is normal for me. When I'm in
Wow.
high school, I always have my friend that ladyboy.
Oh.
I really love to work for them, and then they always play volleyball very nice, fast and like a lady, but can put hit the ball very strong.
Like a
so
man.
It's acceptable. I think most of the people
good, bro.
can be like.
Bro, because regardless, man, woman, alien, femboy, ladyboy, boy, lady, man, we're all human beings at the end of the day, man. We all have feelings, you know what I'm saying? We all go through stuff. You know, we're all in the simulation together. So, man, it's good to just keep that positive attitude, keep that positive outlook on all walks of life.
ประเทศไทยเป็นประเทศที่ยอมรับความแตกต่างครับแล้วก็ประเทศไทยใจดีครับคนประเทศไทยใจดี
Because here is a free country. People can control. People live. I am Chinese. I very like Thailand and the Thai people. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely be at them.
I am Chinese. I very like.
Yeah, he be at them Thailand nightclubs, bro. Which I think is in this bag. He probably got. He looked like he just be doing shit you wouldn't guess.
Yeah.
Would you be a ladyboy in China?
Oh no.
No? Would you go to jail, get killed?
We can kill the boy very cute, or he's looking like a girl, but he is boy.
He's still boy.
Yeah.
No transgender.
Yeah.
Some of people in Thailand still not accept the ladyboy, but most of the people in Thailand accept them.
Would you date a ladyboy?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Would you date her?
She's currently in a relationship. I would not personally if I knew.
Too bad for you.
But I think 4 or 5 drinks I wouldn't be able to tell.
After seemingly unanimous tolerance of the concept of ladyboys out here, it was time to meet one of the most famous ladyboys in Thailand, Shinny.
I'm Shinny.
That's right.
Ladyboy Thailand, welcome to Bangkok.
And I want to bring your boyfriend from the back here. Roman, come on in. This man interviewed you, and now he's dating you. How long have you guys been dating? Roman, say hi.
Hi. Yeah, we're dating for a while now, and we're very happy together.
Were you surprised you guys became a thing? Did you know you were into ladyboys? Is that offensive?
Good question.
I don't think he into ladyboys, but like, yeah, because he have girl.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you straight?
Yeah, I'm straight. And I'm dating Chini.
I don't think that you can't. That's a technical foul right there. Doesn't work like that. So she cut her her ferocious ass dick off, or what?
Viewers, do we agree with that statement? Do you think there's any dissonance with that statement? Does that make sense?
I think it makes sense if you think about it a little bit longer.
Okay.
Like, it's a little bit
Thought about it.
Can be controversial, but I consider myself straight.
But before we debate Roman's sexuality, I want to hear about how Shinny went from being a man to a ladyboy and what that even means. But real quick,
yo, like I ain't gonna lie, like
from being a man,
like she's handsome, bro. Like that's a handsome individual, man.
To a ladyboy and what that even means. But real quick,
have you ever gotten in a car crash that wasn't your fault or gotten hurt at work? Your injury come more fighting big insurance companies.
This nigga's a part-time lawyer or some shit. I ain't come here for that. I came to see the Tuz.
15, 14, something like that. And then, but I already know myself, like, even like I'm not taking hormone yet, I already know like, oh, I am a woman, you know? Like, this is my energy when I was a kid, so, you know.
What did mom and dad say?
They are support me, they don't stop me, but one time they asked me if I want to have kid or I want to have family or something like that, but I said like, no, I'm a woman, something like that. So,
still have the machinery to create a child.
Yo, what was
like that, but I said like, no, I'm a woman, something like that. So,
still have the machinery to create a
like, bro, you didn't have to show this, bro. I know
child. You could impregnate a woman.
Maybe in the future.
Nah. Wait. Let's talk about it. This is a genuine, serious question. I'm not trying to troll. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody's culture or anybody's beliefs. How does that work? If a nigga, if Seth, the dude that she was just with, if he were to, you know, put his semen in it, would that populate the egg and so on and so forth? Or how does that process work? Hopefully she can give us a deep dive on that.
You could still have a family if you so desire.
I think yes. I don't need to be dad. I can be mom.
Ah, okay. Would you be mom or dad?
I can be both.
I think a lot of the viewers looking at you are like, that's a pretty girl. But you're not.
Yeah, bro, that's yeah, bro, like,
girl.
That's
how did you get to
no
this
homo,
point?
bro.
How is this possible? How are you possible?
I think, you know,
That's
maybe it's because of
they're
like
handsome,
how
bro. They're handsome.
You know, taking care of myself. You know, some lady boys or some transgender in Thailand, they just, you know, some of them don't take hormones, so they don't look feminine at all because they prefer to be like that. But for me, I prefer to look feminine, to looking like a woman and attract a man.
At what age did you start?
Yo, that's a handsome bitch, bro. That's
looking like a woman and attract a man.
At what age?
He having a blast.
Did you start taking?
So what?
Looking like a woman and attract.
So is he feeling ferocious at it, or on the back of his lower back, or what? Nah, bro, that's got to be like, bro, you can't call yourself a straight man. Like, in all seriousness, come on, you can't call yourself a straight man, man. Come on, bro.
A man.
At what age did you start taking hormones?
When I was 14, yeah.
14.
Mm-hmm.
What did your parents say about
14?
that?
Actually, I didn't ask because like,
damn, 14. That's like right in the middle of your developing stage where you put your hormones are like growing and shit. So like, that's
like I
really difficult.
know
That's
this trick from my my friend from high school, and they just tell me like, oh, okay, if you take this, it's gonna make you look pretty. It's gonna make you like more feminine, and like, why not? I want to look feminine.
Sure.
Know? So then I just take it, and then
the rest is history.
So they had estrogen pills just on
deck. I can have both as well.
How did you get estrogen at 14?
Just in pharmacy.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, that's way different than the States.
Yeah. I think like first
you can't get
we
estrogen
look
in the
feminine,
States,
and I think maybe it's make you a little bit like moody, you know.
Okay, you started getting those womanly.
It's like a woman have period, you know, like.
Do you get a period?
I
That's
get the blood.
impossible. So at what age?
I get the blood. No, you don't. No, you don't. She said no, but then she said I get the blood. That doesn't make sense.
What was the earliest age you knew you wanted to become a woman?
7, 8, something like that.
What was the thought that went through your head?
I think I feel like even like when I was a kid, I still feeling like attractive to a man. It can be gay, but like I don't know, is what people design after what they want to be, because like after 14 you can design what you want to be.
That's a big decision, right? You're actively changing your gender. Do you think you're ready to make that decision at age 14?
I think like maybe I'm not ready, but I think like I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. You're saying if you were born again, you would want to be born
shit,
as
it's your
you were,
body, it's your life.
and then you changed.
Yeah, I want to be a ladyboy again.
Thailand.
That's what
Who
I
cares?
So you don't want to be a woman. You want to be a ladyboy. Explain the difference.
I don't know. I am some kind of the kid who like to break the rule. Like, why women should be with women, or why man should be with man, or why man should be with women. You know, I just think like, what if I'm a ladyboy and I'm like, I attract the guys and I have friends as a girls. Why not?
And you have a penis.
Yeah.
What is a woman?
The woman is a feminine woman, and I don't know.
It's important to know that here in Thailand, the term used for a ladyboy is katoi. It describes a gender identity distinctly different from both male and female, and it's a concept that can be found all the way back in ancient northern Thai creation myths that describe 3 genders, male, female, and one that has traits of both. While some believe katoi to have special shamanistic abilities, and some Buddhists believe ladyboys are a consequence of some previous sexual wrongdoing in a past life, here in Thailand, every ladyboy seems to be fully aware that they are not women per se, but exist in a third category altogether.
Do you think part of the unique appeal of Sheenie is how womanly she looks, yet she has a penis and is a man?
Yeah.
Is that why you're interested in her?
Okay, so I think many people are interested in the combination. You know, it's like a new product of a woman, basically. For me, it's a little bit different story because I wasn't interested in ladyboys that much before I met Sheenie.
Okay.
Yeah. But many people are coming here because they're interested in ladyboys.
I think what's interesting about you is they might be like, oh, cute girl, like. Then they tap the profile, and then they learn you weren't born a woman, and you may have a penis. Do you think that's part of the, whoa, gotcha, to some of the guys that find you on social media, or even the women?
I think many people confused, but like for now, people gonna remember that like I'm not a woman. So some people react, you know, like, okay, that's cool, but some people react differently, like shock or tell me to f off, or react differently, like shock.
Did he just say I would suck the fart out of her?
Okay, that's cool, but some people react.
This fella like to suck ladyboy every morning. Good man yourself. Bro, niggas be saying anything. Like, what are y'all typing, bro?
Act differently, like shock.
This dude loves spend cash on another dude. Wait, so if her boyfriend is straight, and is he aware that his ladyboy has a big ferocious ass dick? Like, is he aware of that? If he claims himself as a straight man, I'm curious.
Dog or tell me to fuck off or just being rude, turn up to being rude.
Sure.
But some people just like, okay,
oh, guys,
they respect,
I see
but
it now.
they don't like it. So they just let me know. I don't worry with that, you know. I just like, just being normal, you know.
Do you think you've caused a lot of men to question their sexuality?
No, I don't think that I make him understand.
Bro, I think she low-key is, or he low-key is, like, you're putting the energy out in the world and people are seeing it. You have a, online presence. People are going to take inspiration from that. That's where you have people like Glow on social media, that dress up, wear wigs and paint their nails. Like, bro, times are changing, bro. Like, that's just the truth. Like, so I think she's wrong with that answer. I think it is changing. It's changing. It's making niggas think.
But he said,
bro, you got NBA players painting their nails, bro. Like, what have we come to? But you have NFL players painting their nails, bro.
He's into women.
Yeah.
Yet you have a penis.
Well, from
which in my
piercings
book
to painting nails
is a
to
critical part of a man.
I don't know what else.
So
dresses.
he's dating you. He says he's straight. We'll take his word for it. But you have a penis.
Yeah, let's talk about
There's something. If there's a spectrum, I would argue you're somewhere on the gay end of things, or bisexual. What would you say?
I can consider that maybe straight can be divided into categories. I can consider that. But am I gay? No, I'm not. I'm not interested in men.
Bro, constructing his own
She
laws.
looked like a man.
Shit.
You would not be attracted to her.
Exactly.
Yeah, see, this then it starts getting to like, it just starts to get into like whole other shit. He talking about it's a whole other category of straight. And bro, since when, gang? Like,
That's what I would say. If you're not a bottom, I would argue
we just spawn this shit out of the air.
To you, who is very feminine looking, is a very straight thing, maybe.
I can agree to that, yeah.
Okay.
I'm top, she's bottom. Yeah.
I'm top, she's bottom. So what hole does
You have it.
I'm not.
That's true.
What about couples?
Let me chill.
Like
That peg.
Yeah.
I would argue if you're pegging, you might be more gay than you dating a man who looks like a woman or a ladyboy.
Cap, it's equally gay.
To that, yeah.
You're basically like, I'm attracted to a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And my retort to that is, okay, I agree, but if she has a penis, is there some element of bisexuality or homosexuality?
It's a penis of a woman, not of a man.
See, this is where things get interesting.
Right.
That's an interesting answer.
Right?
Yeah, and I would argue back that if a guy out there is getting pegged, taking something up the butt, that is more gay than dating Sheeny.
But also with pegging, right? Like,
all right, bro.
I don't know if it's gay. Like it's a man and a woman, right?
We'll move on since we're in front
What
of
is
the
this
temple
music,
and maybe
bro?
getting a little bit sacrilegious.
What's the
so
vibe
we've
he's trying to
concluded
get out
that
of you
you
with
would
this
date
music?
a very feminine man.
No, that's not what we concluded.
Y'all hearing this
Words
shit?
in my mouth.
So okay, that means then in your eyes, Sheeny is not a feminine man. She's something different.
If we're talking biologically, then yes, Sheeny is a man. But it's a little bit more complex than biology. Like
Before Sheeny, did you only date women?
Yeah, I only dated women. Yeah.
Do you think you're gay?
No, I don't think I'm gay. I mean, I know I'm not gay. I'm not attracted to men or masculine features or anything. So Sheeny is not a man to me. Like, I'm not dating a man. I'm dating a woman. I'm dating Sheeny or...
I don't feel it. I don't feel
At
it.
least we can say I'm
I don't
dating
feel it.
trans woman. I think so. We're getting lots of like
I
hate
understand
comments,
it because
right?
that
And
does
I
look
think
like a female.
the majority of
bro.
these
So
people
it's
are very curious because
it's not
if this
I don't know,
keeps
bro.
any man question
I don't know,
their
bro.
sexuality
This is a really
when they
controversial topic. I
see
don't know if I
beautiful
should say
ladyboys,
anything.
Most of the men that have hit on
their
Bro, you can't,
sexuality.
bro, like,
When they see
like, bro, you can't bro. In all honesty, bro, man, female, bro, that's a beautiful specimen, bro. Like, let's be real. Like, let's keep it honest. Let's keep it honest. Like that's a handsome young man, man. That's a
beautiful,
handsome young lady boy. I don't know which term is respectful and which one is like disrespectful. So I'm just kind of gonna say what comes out.
ladyboys,
Most of the men that have hit on you historically, are they all straight?
It's not AO, bro.
Of course, 100% straight.
100%. So you've never had a gay man be interested in you?
Gay man? Yeah, I think there have some
Yeah, some.
interesting in me, but like I'm not my style.
Not your style.
Your type is straight man, right?
And my type is
Yeah, what is
straight
your
man.
preferred type?
Like someone who are not into transgender.
This is crazy. So what do you say to that?
I can see why. Yeah, because there are guys who are into trans, like who are into ladyboys, and they're like, I think for ladyboy, I don't think it's a big deal, to be honest. Like I think people,
yeah, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
The perception that it's like a big deal. It's like, oh,
it's
like
not.
you're gay. You're not
It's not a big
like,
deal. Not a big deal at all.
You know?
Not a big deal.
For the record, if you're gay, who cares?
Yeah, who
if you're
cares?
gay, who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah.
But it is an interesting conversation, right? If Shinny had a vagina, would that change any level of attraction you have to Shinny? Or did it just so happen that Shinny had a penis?
Yeah, like that would be the same. So
Oh yeah, he definitely know.
course.
He definitely know. I wonder how they met. He definitely know she had a big ferocious ass dick. I know he ain't know. He probably was drunk. He probably took her to her hotel and shit. It's Thailand. I don't know what be going down in Thailand, but you know they look like they be going to clubs. You know, polo tee, probably. You know what I'm saying? Gets the ladies and Chino just happened to catch his attention. And I think he liked it, bro. Whatever he experienced with her. Obviously they've had sex before. I would challenge the call of him saying that he's straight. I would challenge that call. But yeah, who really cares, bro? Love is love.
More convenient for me, for sure. Yeah.
This makes sense. Tonight we're gonna meet some of Shinny Boy's ladyboy friends.
Yes.
I want to hear their story too.
It's gonna be
Maybe like
amazing.
them too.
Like that looks like a.
After having a PhD level conversation on the complexities of human sexuality, we pulled up to Bangkok's red light district to see if any ladyboys were working the streets, and if so,
Bro, this is a whole
why?
new world.
Venture to guess this is some sex work. This is some of the more underground work. Will we see many ladyboys there?
You will, but like mostly it's girl.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What can we find in Soy Cowboy?
The most disgusting stuff in Bangkok.
What do you mean?
Or the most delicious stuff, depends on what you like.
Okay.
Yeah?
Knowing you,
That nigga
I feel like
freaky.
it'd be right up your alley.
Yeah, like some people might like it, some people might hate it, you know?
I wonder what
Can you
his
tell the
friends
viewer what a
think.
ping pong
I wonder what the
show
group
is?
chat thinks.
Ping pong show. Oh yeah, ping pong show is another experience of Bangkok that very controversial.
So I've heard it's where women use their vaginas to conduct a unique art form and do all sorts of acrobatics and archery and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of
bullshit.
foreigners sit there and watch women perform all this crazy stuff with their vaginas. And I've been there once actually with Shinny.
Bro, what is this
She
blur
took me
for,
there,
bro?
and
We already seen his face.
It's traumatizing.
So I'm noticing some old men with some ladies.
Yo!
That's sex work, I presume. Question for you guys. Is anyone here a ladyboy?
No.
Okay, we're trying to interview like a ladyboy.
Outside.
Like a working ladyboy.
Yep.
Over there? Okay, thank you so much. Okay. So I noticed that was a bit of an awkward question, me asking, is anyone a ladyboy?
Yeah?
That is a weird question. I'm
I
not
want
gonna
to
lie.
pay a ladyboy for an interview that's working the street right now. Cowboy too? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Come. Sorry. So, just point it that way. We're just gonna interview a ladyboy.
Okay, the police come here. Okay.
Alright.
What the fuck y'all so upset for?
So, I'm trying
You
to
good?
interview a working ladyboy.
I know she.
I'm here with world famous Shinny.
I know she.
Yes. What is your name?
Alice.
Elise.
Yes, and you?
My name's Tyler.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Thank you for being a part of this.
Why are they moving like so like they doing animations like they trying to cast a spell almost like just look at her movements, look at her body language.
Tyler.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Thank you for being a part of this.
Thank you.
Where are we at right now?
Right now?
Where are we
Where
at?
we at?
Where we at?
Yeah.
I'm working here for dancing or dancing. Sometimes I'm go with customer. Yeah.
You are ladyboy?
Yeah, I'm ready, but I'm yeah,
How long have you been
drunk as
ladyboy?
shit.
young girl.
Young girl. How did you end up working in red light districts?
2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
Why?
For my family.
Is it very common that ladyboys end up having to work for their family on the streets?
Yeah, I have to give money for family.
Okay.
Yeah, I take care of family.
How are the customers?
It's good.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some customer not good, some customer good.
What is most of your clients? What nationality are like American, British, Australian, German?
I'm trying to wrap my head around this whole thing.
Anything.
Yeah.
And how long do you think you'll continue working in the red light district? How much longer?
I don't know. Yeah. Not sure.
Okay.
Yo, is she off
You
drugs?
feel happy and accepted as a ladyboy? As a ladyboy?
Of course. Yeah, of course. Because I'm ladyboy when I'm younger.
How young?
9 years.
9 years old.
Her English not bad.
All she
Her
said
English
was
isn't bad.
she's working in the red light district to provide for her family. Do you think most women want to work out here, or they kind of have to?
Good question.
Most women who work in the bar, they are kind of like look after the family, money.
Sure.
To the family and like to support.
After getting a taste of the red light district,
pretty much they're forced to do this work in order to provide for their homes. But they weren't forced to change their body type. And this is actually an interesting discussion right here. So, we're in the era where a lot of people are, switching sides gender wise. I wonder if there's going to be some type of product that's going to be released that's going to actually be able to help you change races. White person wants to experience how it feels to be black. Black person wants to experience how it feels to be Indian. I would like to see that kind of come into play.
and being threatened to have the cops sicked on me like dogs, it was now time to relax with a few drinks and meet up with Sheenie's entire squad of ladyboys.
Bro. All right, who looks the most male? Who looks the most male? I'm not gonna lie, Ryan right here. Ryan, you not fooling me, buddy. I'm not gonna lie, gang. Sorry, Ryan. Shorty on the right, she looks like a woman. I don't know if it's just I think it's just the angle, it's the eyes, it's she looks like a grown woman with kids. I'm not gonna lie. If I seen her walking down the street, I would think nothing of it. Yep, I can see Filipino looking kind of Thailandese. Yep, not fooling me. Yeah, that looks like this dead ass looks like a woman, bro. This dead ass looks like a handsome young individual, bro. A handsome young man.
Boyfriends.
Do you take estrogen? How did the transition process actually work? I'm curious.
I start to take, I think maybe like 16 years old.
That's old.
16.
Yeah, and I take like Andocua, Pokinoa to make myself look like a girl. But I don't mind if like the gay like me or like, just love is so easy to love someone, something like that.
Female you'll look,
became
more
genderless for you.
feminine you'll look.
Do you still have a penis?
A penis?
A penis.
What does that mean?
How do I translate penis?
Dick.
Dink.
Dick. Okay, penis.
Dink.
Okay.
Do you have dink?
Yeah, I still have.
Okay. Is that a very common? Do most ladyboys have dink?
Yeah,
or is
for
it
sure.
sort of a case by case?
Yeah, for sure. Ladyboy.
We taking these all down, big bro. Who is we? I'm not your big bro. There's no we in this situation, gang.
Always have dick.
Have dick. And I have like big dick.
Oh,
Big dick.
So in your experience, most ladyboys have massive schlongs?
I am not sure, but for me, big dick.
Even on estrogen?
But God gave for me, like have like beautiful face, but big dick.
How big is the dink?
Me?
Yeah.
You first, if you want to know.
Yo, let's chill for a sec. I think we should chill for a sec. I thought in the Asian community that wasn't very common, but man, shit, I wouldn't think she's a liar or he's a liar. So I think that's a true statement, and she might be telling facts. His shit might be bigger than bro shit.
If you want to know from me,
Man,
I should tell you first.
If I was on like
but bro, that
gas
don't matter, bro. Like, you can't control that. You can't control your size, bro. Like, it's nothing wrong with having 2 or 3, bro. Like, let's be real, bro.
Man, if I'm feeling
it's
optimistic.
Okay.
I'd be like, go on down the road, you fuck.
If you want to support our boot exclusive to Oliveira,
at a beauty pageant?
Yeah, last 2 years ago.
Yeah, I feel like maybe they love the way I walk, the way I talk, the way I consider myself. That is how the judge falling in love.
Do you make a lot of men fall in love with you?
Oh, I guess so.
Is that the case? You tell me, I don't know. What's going on in your DMs?
Well, I got like maybe 1,000 messages per day.
I know this whole group could expose so many athletes, bro, and so many football players and so many famous public figures. I know they can expose some shit, but they just don't got the right. They don't know how to go about it because it's Thailand, it's the language barrier, it's it's a whole lot of things. She look like she be bro right here. I'm gonna wait till she's on screen.
Every single day.
What are you? What do you consider yourself?
I consider myself as an identity as a ladyboy, so I don't really mind. I know when I was born, I was a male, right? Sex born, I was a male, so I'm so proud to call myself lady boy.
When I look at you, I see lady.
Well,
but I imagine there's a little bit of boy.
You haven't seen all of.
Yo.
So what I look like now is women, but maybe when I have no clothes, you can see.
Dink.
Yo.
He knows about that. Yeah. Roman knows. Roman. What lies in your future? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations?
I want to become a singer.
Wait, so this is his girl's friend group. So he's associated with all types of frosted dick.
About that. Yeah.
There's no way in hell
Roman
he's
knows.
straight man.
Roman. What lies in your future? What are your dreams? What are your aspirations?
I want to become a singer.
Can we hear a note, perhaps?
Oh my God.
No pressure at all.
Show.
But might as well. Hell, life's short.
Since I coming home when my body bends a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress, baby. Once you coming over, stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you coming over, evaporate?
Wow. You were quiet with it, but I could hear the angelic tunes like that of an angel.
Thank you to close your eyes.
Wow.
That was good
You have
work.
a nice voice. Would you have preferred to be with
That
the
was good
women
work.
rather than separated altogether?
No.
Hell no?
No. Because the way we're growing up, ladyboy and sex women run, completely different. And we should not take this bait because our born sex is different. We should not take this spade for the real women.
I see. Okay.
Her spade.
Americans love debating about that. Nisa. What do you do for a living?
In the last 5 years, I've been.
On everything I love, she would have fooled me. On everything, on your soul, she would have fooled you too, bro.
Content creator, like more specifically in OnlyFans industry, and now I shift my path to be podcaster.
Okay, now you have me curious. What people were most interested in your your services?
Probably those who are curious about their sexuality, questioning themselves, like, am I still straight? If I if I get turned on by this person. Yeah, that's basically how it starts. So there are like some dominant ones, or the also submissive ones, and like to fulfill their kinks, right? But for me specifically, it's about the. Can I even say?
Say it, please.
Well, it's
Just be honest.
Well, I have a massive dick, and I have a bunch of cum just hit on my face every time on every video. So that's how I hook them.
So you have a mega dink.
So this whole group got fucking swords. These motherfuckers be sword fighting and shit.
What are we talking here? Are we talking 12 inches?
I'm talking about 7.5.
Holy shit!
There's a lot of guys out there that are a little bit jealous of you right now. Do you think God wasted a gift on you, given that you are a ladyboy, or does it kind of work out?
Of course, I think it's a gift from God, and it's meant to be.
Yeah, he's asking all the questions we all thinking of.
It could have been much harder life if I was born with a micro penis, right?
So you've used your dink to your advantage, even as a ladyboy.
Yeah, and I mean, it comes with a lot of sacrifice as well. I think nowadays it's more open for those who look like more masculine.
Come on, bro.
And what I mean by sacrifice is that I have to stop using hormones in order to get hard. So it's like if I cannot maximize my femininity, my preference not to overly use hormones. Otherwise, I get like mood swing. You know.
You've had to find the balance between testosterone and estrogen, and your feminine features that you're gaining while retaining in your other masculine features.
So they can't have
on
kids,
a personal
right?
level. Have you dated any straight men like our friend here?
So most of
we love you.
Bro, he feels
most of my whole life, I only attract straight men or guys who are into femininity. It's like a kink, you know.
Do you feel disrespected to be viewed as a kink for some men?
Well, it is a fact though. So what can I do? You know, we are associated with the, sexual kind of world anyway, since the beginning. Those guys who defend themselves on social media, trust me, those guys who make bad comments, they're probably on my OnlyFans. So I just keep doing minimal procedures.
But you like using your dink and being a ladyboy at the same time.
Well, it's not like I like to use it. Most of the case, I just use it for work.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not fucking another guy. So that's.
I see, you're getting
yeah.
So you don't need your dink.
I mean, I still like to be sucked, right?
Yo.
It's like the instinct of biological male in me.
Yo. This is kind of.
It's like the instinct of biological male.
Yeah, this is kind of making me just like question my whole reality. Question like not my sexuality, bro. Not at all, bro. But it's just like it's just crazy, like how it should be really happening. Like, holy shit. Yeah.
In me, but it's been pressed out by the hormones anyways.
Emily, when did you become a ladyboy?
I would say that it's like a long story. Just the fact that when I was young, I have a girl neighborhood, like a girlfriend, something like that. They used to play with the girl for the whole time when I was so young. So I don't even know.
When you were a boy?
Yeah, I kind of like absorbed those feelings that, oh my God, I want to be a lady. I want to be a girl. I want to have a long hair like her. One day I think that I'm not a boy, but I am a girl.
What age did you think you were a girl?
About like 8 or 9, something like that.
9?
Yes.
Oh, that's very young.
Thankfully, my family back then, at that time, they not trying to stop me anything. But on the other hand, they are more supportive, you know. It's not easy to be a ladyboy or to be something which is not a man or a woman, you know what I mean?
But you have dink.
I still have dick, yes.
Big dink?
Above average.
Yo.
Tell me some of the surgeries you've undergone to look more like a woman.
To be honest, nowadays people they are doing forehead surgery, which is like as a man, it's like facial like scale.
She got like a 6-finger forehead.
It's kind of like a bony face. So they put like a silicone on their forehead to look it more feminine, like a lady. That's what is very popular right now in Thailand.
Do you think there are some dangers associated with the hormone usage?
Oh my soul.
Absolutely. Following like a mental health issue, it's like you get mood swing and you know it's emotional, easy to cry, easy to get mad, and sometimes, especially for those who don't have their community, their friends to share about this thing with, I mean that can be really difficult for the person. I don't believe that parents, I mean this is based on the US, right? Like I don't think the parents should push their kids, their child too hard to transition, you know, because you know most of my friends, they realize after they've been using their penis, and they all of a sudden they liked it, you know. But I feel
looking like a ladyboy and being a ladyboy, but also liked using their penis.
Yeah, I mean like
okay.
I can feel also for those who decided so early, whether it's for their own choice or their family, they regret after that.
What age do you think is appropriate to start the hormones and start a sex change operation?
All right, yeah. Let's not.
From your experience.
I think the hormones, since many Thai transgender research since very early, right? I would say.
Why are you playing sad music?
For the transition.
That's old, bro. Your body's already fully developed, bro. I would think in your mind, if you would want to do something like this, you would start early. But hey, man, that was very informative, very instructional video. That was great to learn all those different kinds of different walks of life and see how they all.